Hello. This is your June 2019 horoscope. I am using the Connolly Tarot deck. So I'm going to start with Gemini. So Gemini for June 2019. First card, the Two of Wands. So for Gemini, June 2019. And we have the Two of Swords. And again, this can resonate with you if you're a Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, or Gemini Rising. And we are going with Gemini first because it is Gemini season. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. The Eight of Wands in reverse. So let's see what else comes up for you, Gemini. I do know this energy feels very much like you are bettering yourselves, developing yourselves, moving towards ascension for some of you. Just overall self-improvement and development. So let's see what comes up. The Five of Cups. The Ten of Cups. The Page of Swords. and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Gemini, what is going on June 2019? So first off, you have the Two of Wands. So this is definitely geared towards a path that you are going down. New beginnings, fresh starts, a new journey for some of you, new locations. But as you can see in the card, he has the world in his hand. And then he sort of has these birds talking to him. And then he has the wand in his hand as if it is a walking stick to help guide him. So a lot of guidance. A lot of you are getting guidance, getting support on this journey that you're moving on. And he's just looking over this castle wall that he is standing on. So he's looking for the direction which he wants to go in. He has the world, he has a lot of options open to him. So this is a fresh new start, a new direction for a lot of you moving forward. New location for some of you, a new direction in life, new people around you helping you, assisting you. So a lot of new beginnings coming in, whatever that means for you, Gemini. And then next we have the Two of Swords. So this is sort of testing your strength, testing your bravery, testing your abilities, testing your talents, seeing what you can do, seeing what you can accomplish. And with this Two of Swords, you can see it's almost like Excalibur here, with these two swords lodged into this stump here. And so that reminds me a lot of Excalibur, sort of testing if you're worthy, testing your strength, testing to see if you're going to take on this. And so you will be tested, you will be tested to see if you're really ready for this, if you're really going to take this on. And for a lot of you, you are, because this is where you get to show off your talents, your gifts, which is a very Gemini thing, right? We want to show off what we are capable of, what thoughts we have, we want to share them. So this is very much about sharing your gifts, your talents, what you're capable of. For a lot of you, you will be helping others, guiding others, showing others what you can do to help them in their lives. And so this is just a test of your bravery, your worthiness. And so make sure that you pay attention to self-worth this month, Gemini. Make sure that you are paying attention to if you feel worthy, if you feel like you deserve this. You definitely want to feel worthy, to love yourself completely, to pay attention to yourself and how you treat yourself. And so the next card that comes up is the Eight of Wands in reverse. And as you can see, it's almost like there's a storm outside. There's a bunch of chaos. Things are in confusion, out of order. And this is in reverse. And so this is kind of you looking at your life in a better way. A lot of you have been looking sort of through this window, like at the chaos, the confusion, things being out of order. And it has gotten to a lot of you. It has made you feel negative things, make you think negative things. So this is in reverse, sort of coming out of this place of confusion, of self-doubt, of chaos. This is moving you out of this place of disorder, of confusion, of chaos, of just things being out of order, not the way that you want them to be. And so this is putting what you want into place. This is putting your life exactly where you want it to be. So you're moving in a very positive direction. You're starting to see things more positive. Things are starting to clear up. Things are starting to align correctly. Things are coming into order the way that you want them to be. And next, you have the Five of Cups. And so this is sort of piggybacking off of these last two cards. And even if we go back to this card, this is asking you what direction you're going in. Are you going to take on this journey? And right here, you're being tested of your worthiness. Do you feel like you're worthy of this? Do you feel like you deserve this? Do you feel like you are willing to accept all of these positive things that are coming in? And even here, you're starting to see things more positive, more clearly. Things are starting to come into order and to focus the way that they are supposed to be. But here, it's like you can see in two directions. You can see what's going on here in the past. This is pain, the doubt, the fears, anything dealing with the past. And for a lot of you, you've had challenging past. You have difficulties, you had anxiety, you had fears, confusion, self-doubt in the past. And it's almost as if you're too focused on the past. You are looking and you're seeing that there's a lot. There's a lot of negative things to ponder about in the past. And there's not as much going on in the future. The future isn't carrying as much weight on you. However, this is asking you to take your focus off of this, stop worrying about the past, and actually focus on where you are, where you're moving towards. Even though you can't see as much here, this is positive, this is lifted up, this is lighter to carry on your journey. You don't want to carry all of this heavy junk on your journey as you're moving forward. So this is asking you to focus less on the past and just focus on where you are and where you're going. Let go of the past. See how heavy this is? See how this is down here instead of up here? See how it's spilling out? Like this is where you're losing your power, where you don't have all of your strength, where you feel weaker. And so you want to let this go. You want to let the past go so that you can move forward. And then this is the Ten of Cups, which this is showing you that when you were focused on the past, it looked as if there wasn't that much going on presently or coming to you in the future, that there was more going on in the past that you could focus on. Now, when you change that focus and you bring it to the present, you let go of the past, you set your intentions for what you want the future to look like. Look at this. Look at all of this that you have. Look at all the beautiful possibilities that you have. And you're being watched over, you're being protected by your angels, your guides. For some of you, you are about to come into union with a soulmate or a twin flame, or even just a normal relationship. For some of you, you are getting married, you are getting new friends, you are getting new opportunities, new blessings. A lot is coming in, a lot of possibilities are opening up as soon as you let go of this past. Once you let go of that, there's a lot to celebrate. There's a lot coming in for you. And then the Page of Swords comes in, which goes along with this. It is telling us that it is actually your thoughts that you need to focus on. It is actually what's going on in your head that you need to focus on in order to make this happen. And so you need to pay attention to your thoughts, to your feelings, to the type of energy and frequency that you are putting out based on what is going on in your head. You want to think positively. You want to, even when you are going through difficult times, you want to think positively, especially you, Gemini, because you have a lot of activity going on in the mind. Your first thing that you enjoy doing is sharing your thoughts because you have a lot going on in your heads. And so you want to pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're feeling. Make sure that what is going on in your mind is positive, because this will help you move forward on this journey. And next we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is all about you getting help from your angels. This can tend to deal with material things such as beauty and wealth. This is you getting this materialistic fortune. Now, this is in reverse. And so, for a lot of you, you won't feel this. You will feel like, why aren't I getting this soon enough? Why aren't I seeing any results? And so, this is in reverse, because this is showing you that you actually have a lot to work through. You have a lot to work through in your head in order to get the outcome that you want. And so don't give up. Don't feel like the universe isn't there for you. They are there. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so they are there for you. This may be a slow process for you. However, this may feel like it isn't going as fast as you want it to, but it will happen. And so this is kind of like the angels are there, but they're not really showing up for you because they know that you have everything that you need. Okay. So now we're going to move on to Cancer, June 2019. Cancer, June is also your birthday month, as well as July. So happy early birthday to you. So this is going to be for Cancer 2019, June 2019. And we have the Seven of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Cancer, June 2019. The Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, June 2019. See what comes up for you. The Seven of Swords. The Hermit. The Empress. Okay. So we start off with the Seven of Wands. And this is you starting to figure out how do you want to set your boundaries? How do you want to establish boundaries with yourself and others? And so this is paying attention to your actions, paying attention to who you allow into your life, paying attention to where the boundaries need to be set. And as you can see, there is a gate here, and he's kind of walking, and he has his wand in hand, And it's almost as if he's walking off of the path. The path is closed off, and it's almost like he's trying to walk off the path and sort of take his own direction. And for a lot of you, it could be that you need to avoid unhealthy boundaries and just sort of find your own way. So if someone is blocking you, if someone's in your way, then a lot of you are going to have to sort of avoid this person and walk your own path. For some of you, though, this is setting and establishing your own boundaries, making sure that you have healthy boundaries in place. And the reason being is that you have a lot coming in. You have a lot of good fortune, a lot of happiness, a lot of success coming in. And some of these people are here to help you. Some of these people are here for your greatest good, but some of them are not. Some of them are here to steal your accomplishments. Some of them are here to try to get under your skin. Some of them are here because they are jealous, because they envy you. And so you want to make sure that you are establishing healthy boundaries. And this doesn't mean to be aggressive and block someone out. This just means to pay attention to who is coming in, what they're doing, what they have access to in your environment, how you let them into your environment, what sort of information you're allowing them to know. Things like this to establish a healthy boundary between yourself and them. You can't share everything. You can't be open about everything. Some things are private, some things are meant to be just for you and the people that you love. So you want to be careful with these different people that are coming in. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And as you can see, this is very Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. This is almost as if you have worked and worked and worked to get to this successful point, but you have outworked yourself. And so you need to rest, you need to recuperate, you need to make sure that you are taking care of yourself properly. You don't want to outwork yourself. Now, for some of you, this could even piggyback off of this energy of making sure that you are keeping boundaries with the people that are coming in. You want to be careful because this energy could also deal with someone who is working very hard, but maybe they're not as successful as you. And so they come in with this jealousy, this envy. So you want to be careful with this energy right here. Now, this could also be someone close to you who has very strong earth energy, very practical. They can help you. For some of you, this could deal with business. Maybe you need a business partner or an assistant or someone who can help you if you are starting out your own business during this time. But for a lot of you, it's going to be that you need to rest, you need to recuperate. You are overworking yourselves. And then this is the Seven of Swords. And again, this piggybacks off of this. You're overworking yourself. Now, for some of you, this could be that you are working in a place that you don't want to be, working a job that you don't want. And this is sort of guiding you to start the steps that you need to start your own business or go towards a job that you actually do enjoy. And so for a lot of you, this is harmonious. You see the instruments, you see the air energy here. This is very much Libra energy, very harmonious, very balanced, very peaceful. And for a lot of you, you need to just do the thing that you love to do or do the thing that you enjoy, whether it's a hobby or an actual job that you need to pursue in order to bring some peace, some balance into your life. You don't want to overwork yourself. You don't want to get stuck into a job that you don't want. So pay attention to this. And for a lot of you, it is going to be that new job or new hobby, that new direction that you need to go in. As we have the Hermit card here, this is that journey that you need to go on. For some of you, this could be a spiritual journey. The Hermit does go off on its own, very independent. It's sort of this journey that you have to go on your own. And this is very much Capricorn energy. And so this is difficult. This has obstacles. This has boundaries. This is something that you really have to work towards. But at the end of it, you will see the success. You will see the gain. You will see the light that you're looking for. You will find that destination at the end of that path. But for a lot of you, this is the path that you need to go down. And that does bring the Empress. So again, getting to that place of achievement where you're actually doing the thing that you love or doing the thing that brings peace and harmony at that time period. But you want to make sure that you do go down this journey, that you're paying attention. Because again, this comes back to that peaceful, that harmonious situation that you love. You want to be doing something that brings in money. Again, Capricorn is here, this monetary energy. However, you also want to be doing something that you love to do. So for a lot of you, establishing those boundaries, going after what you love, not overworking yourself, doing something you don't like to do, that is your June horoscope for Cancer. Now for Leo, it says for Leo, June 2019. The Knight of Cups. See what else comes up for you, Leo. the Six of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, let's see what else comes up for you, Leo. The Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And don't be alarmed by the reverse. That just means that there's something that needs work. Okay. So starting off with the Knight of Cups. You are being offered something. And so I'm not sure if you know that or not, Leo. You are being offered something this month, June 2019. You're being offered something. And you have to make a choice whether this offer is beneficial to you or not. But you are being offered a choice. Then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, if we take a look at this card upright, we see it's like he's trying to hold on to a lot of different types of power, types of influence, types of passions, goals, visions, things that he finds valuable. He's trying to hold on to all of it. When there's really one thing that is the most beneficial. Now, with this in reverse, this is you finally having to come to this conclusion of what it is that is so valuable and worth it to you. You can no longer hold on to all of these different things all at once. And this could go back to this choice that you have to make with what you're being offered. You could be being offered a lot of different options, and you are coming to this point where you have to pick one. Pick one that serves you, pick one that benefits you most. And then you have the Four of Swords. And as you can see, it's almost as if there is this boundary between where you are and what you want. And this boundary is in your head. This is based on your thought process. And again, we are talking about this choice, this decision that you have to make. So this could be what is holding you back from what you want. Making this decision. It's kind of like you're going back and forth in your head, trying to figure out, does this decision benefit me? Is this good for me? Is this going to work for me? And this is kind of where you have to take a leap of faith and change your thought process and figure out what it is that you actually want. Make that decision now. And then you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, if we look at the Four of Wands right side up, this is a marriage or a celebration of some kind. And so this is in reverse because, again, this is all about making this decision. This decision that you have, again, gets you to this treasure box, to this success, which will bring about this celebration, this ceremony, this accomplishment, this achievement. For some of you, this is marriage. Maybe you are deciding whether a partner is good for you. This could deal with twin flames or soulmates. For some of you, you are deciding whether you are actually ready, whether you actually want to make this move. For some of you, you are making this decision in your head whether you want to actually pursue this or whether you want to leave this situation. And then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. If we look at it right side up, you see there's a lot of people, there's a lot going on. This is a gathering that involves wealth, success, fame, abundance. Now this is in reverse. And again, for a lot of you, this could be business. This is like an offering that you are getting, and you have to make a decision whether you're actually going to take this offering or not. For some of you, though, this is a soulmate or a twin flame or a marriage, some kind of union or celebration that you are coming into. And this situation will bring you wealth and fortune if you make that decision, which is why this is in reverse, because this is an area that you need to work on. This is a decision, a conclusion that you need to come to in order to get to this place of success, of achievement. And the Page of Wands comes up. And so this is, you sort of see this mirage in the back. This is like your dream, your vision, what you want to see. And you're kind of there like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? What direction am I going in? Now you also see that you have this pyramid here in your hand. This is all in your hands. This is your decision. This is your choice. You can make this happen. You can manifest this. This can become your reality. So this is not just a dream. This is something that you can make happen. And this is all going back to this choice, this decision that you need to make. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if we look, you see you have all of this food, these beautiful flowers, all of this abundance. So all of this abundance. Now, it's in reverse because, again, piggybacking off of this card, we're seeing this same message continue to play out for you for the month of June, is you have to make this decision in order to come into this place of abundance. So you have to decide if this is good for you or not in order to achieve what it is that you want at this time. So some work, some decisions need to be made, Leo. Now, next we are moving to Virgo, June 2019. So this is for Virgo. The Eight of Wands. So let's keep going and see what else comes up. The Queen of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Hangman. Hi, Heather. Yes, I am doing readings for each sign. I am on Virgo right now, and I started with Gemini, so Aries and Taurus will be towards the end. So let's see what else comes up for Virgo, June 2019. I did do Cancer. I did not do Sagittarius yet. So we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Temperance in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords. And I'm sorry, the The Seven of Cups was not in reverse. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit in reverse. So first of all, it's as if you're seeing your life as out of order, sort of in chaos, confusion. Things are kind of all over the place right now. Now the Queen of Wands comes up. And if we look closely at this card, we see that it's being in a position of power. We have the crown, we have the pyramid in the background, we have the wand here. And so we're seeing all of this power. We have this shield here. And so it's interesting because it looks as if everything is out of order, everything's in chaos, there's confusion, you're doubting things, you're worrying about things, but actually, you're actually in control right now. You actually have the power that you need right now in order to move forward. So although things may they may appear to be in disarray, actually, you have what you need to put things back together the way that they should be. Now the Five of Wands comes up. So in order to get things in your life in order the way that they should, it is this journey that you have to embark on. It is this journey, and you do see the sail here. So this is a positive journey. This is a journey that brings in success for you. But it is this journey that you have to go through, and you kind of see like the leaves are just blowing around, the water's a little bit turbulent. So it is a bit of a difficult journey, which is why it looks as if things are out of order. But actually, you're going down this journey to put the pieces back together, to succeed, to achieve what it is that you want. And the Hanged Man is here. So for some of you, this could deal with a situation that you are stuck in. For others, this just means that you are committing to this journey, which is good. This means that you are on this path of success, of achievement. Now we get this 10 of Cups in reverse. And if we look at this card, you see that you have all these possibilities. You have all this success, all of this care and nurture and achievement coming in. Now this is in reverse because of the work that you have to do to achieve this. You still have to go on this journey. You still have to know that you have that power, know that you are in control, and you still have to commit to this. In order to get this success. And then the Emperor comes up. So again, claiming that power. You have to know that you have that power, that you have that strength, that is you. That just because things seem like they are out of order, out of focus, confusing, and disarray, you have to know that you have that inner strength, that inner power in order to make things happen. And then temperance comes up in reverse. So again, you have to be at peace with yourself. You have to know that you have that inner power, that you have that inner strength in order to move forward, in order to achieve things, in order to accomplish things. Hi, Tiffany. I am on Virgo right now. So I started with Gemini and I'm going in order through the signs. So I will end with Taurus. So you have to know that you have that inner strength. You have to be at peace with yourself. Things have to be balanced, well grounded in order for you to move forward. So it's almost as if you're in a place of anxiety or fear or worry, distress, and you have to realize that you have this power within you. And this journey does bring you to a crossroads. So there is a major decision that you have to make. There is a decision that is very important, that is very pivotal, that you have to make on this journey. Hi, hi, Spirit and Husky Blue. So right now I am doing Virgo. I have gone through Gemini, through Leo, and I will end with Taurus. So I'm going in order through the signs. I just started with Gemini. So this is this pivotal moment. This is this big decision that you have to make on this journey. And that brings you to the Ten of Swords. And so for you, it would be a great time to meditate. It would be a great time to sort of think things over, take some time to yourself. Definitely figure out what is that decision, what is that question that you need to ask in your head. You definitely want to take that time to figure that out, to meditate, to, for some of you, to journal, to write these things down that are in your head, that are worrying you, distressing you, making you anxious, to take that time to figure that out for yourself. So, again, not an easy journey, but definitely a journey that brings you to a place of success. No, I already did the reading for Gemini at the very beginning of this. So right now I'm actually on Virgo. And the next card that comes up is the Two of Pentacles. And so again, this decision, this journey that you're going on does bring you to a place of balance. And you do need to balance and ground yourself at this time, which is why this meditation or journaling, to get these thoughts out, to ask these questions, to come up with the right answers to this decision is very important. And that does bring us to the Hermit in reverse. And so, again, this confirmation that this is a difficult journey, that this is a difficult walk that you are going down, but it does bring you to this success. This card right here, the Hermit, very Capricorn. You think about Capricorn, you think about hard work, being serious, overcoming challenges, obstacles, very karmic energy, but it also brings you to this high place, this place of success. So that is your reading, Virgo. You said you have moon in Scorpio. Yeah, the full moon in Scorpio that we recently had was very good for those of you who had a lot of Scorpio energy. For others, it was a bit challenging because it brought a lot to the surface, a lot of things that need to be let go, need to be faced. So this is for Libra, June 2019. You gave your, that's awesome. So we have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse, and let's see what else comes up for Libra. The card flew right out. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I have Saturn and Jupiter and Libra in my 9th house. Wow, okay, that's a lot of karmic energy. Absolutely. Well, I know a lot about karma as well. A lot of people do associate karma with Saturn. Neptune energy also deals with karma as well. And I actually have Pisces rising as well as Pisces in the 12th house and Jupiter on my ascendant. So a lot of Pisces energy there. Yep, absolutely. With that Jupiter, a lot of expansion, a lot of growth happening with Saturn. Sagittarius rising, okay. That's a great rising sign to have. A lot of positive energy there. So the Judgment card came up. Cancer Sun. So we both have water energy. Yeah, between Gemini and Pisces, those are my most dominant signs. Okay, Libra, you have the Empress in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, if you look, you see it is very family oriented. There's a lot of building of foundations and nurturing and caring. So this definitely deals with the home. So for a lot of you, there is something dealing with family or the home. So let's keep going and see what else comes up for you. The Ten of Swords. So there could be a need for some time away from family to sort of meditate or process the thoughts that are going through your head, get some time to rest, get some clarity. For some of you, it could also be a lot of thinking around family, thinking around changing your home or location. And the Knight of Wands is here in reverse. So this could definitely be a journey away from home, a journey away from family, separating yourself from family, or even changing your location. This journey that you're going on to change this attachment to home. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And if we just look at this card, it's like having a lot of different things to choose from. What do you value? What do you love? What are you passionate about the most out of all of these decisions? And this is in reverse. So you've definitely made your decision. This, again, could go back to this change of home or change of location, change of family, some time away from family, separating yourself, sort of going on this independent journey on your own, away from family. And then Judgment comes up. So you've definitely made your decision. You definitely know what it is, what direction that you want to go in, where you're going, how it's going to play out. And with the Emperor in reverse, this just reminds you to make sure that you have this power, this authority. Make sure that everything is set up the way that it should before you start to act on anything. So this is Aries energy. This is that action, that initiative. It's in reverse. So make sure that you are planning everything out, that you have everything that you need, that you know where you're going before you start to take that action. And then the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is carrying on This is carrying too many thoughts, too many ideas in your head. Libra can be a little indecisive when it comes to decision making. And so this is definitely letting go of too many different decisions or changes or choices and really focusing on that decision that is so important that you have made up your mind about. So that was Libra. Now I will go to Scorpio. So this is for Scorpio, June 2019. And the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Sun. Okay, so this is looking very positive for you, Scorpio. So Scorpio, June 2019. Justice. Six of Cups in reverse. Nine is your life path number. That's my life path number too. That's awesome. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. Okay, Scorpio. So you have the Nine of Wands. And if you look closely at this, you have all of these wands bundled up together, and they're acting as pillars. And so this is the support. This is the guidance of others. And this is sort of you in the center with your own pillar. This is your own passion, your own idea. And this is sort of asking you to take your own path, to make your own decisions, to not necessarily go off of what others say. Don't completely dismiss what others say to you, but don't necessarily go off of what it is that they give you as their advice. This is ultimately your decision. This is ultimately calling you to be independent, but still take the advice, take the help of others. These pillars are here for a reason. Now, the Nine of Cups. And whenever I see this picture, I always think of the Last Supper. And so you see, it's almost as if you're being gathered by several people and you're being offered something. And this is positive. This is like being in celebration, receiving something positive, something great, something that can help you. And this comes down, though, to the ultimate decision that you make. As Scorpio, you know that you can't necessarily trust or take the advice of everyone. You know that there is ultimately going to be one. Absolutely, use discernment. So make up that decision for yourself. And it goes along with this card as well. You will be offered a lot of advice, a lot of guidance, a lot of assistance, but ultimately it does come down to your decision. Now, next you have the Sun card. And so this is moving into a positive energy where you get to express yourself the way that you want. You get to enjoy yourself the way that you want to. You get to experience the things that you want. And so this is definitely asking you to move in a direction that is beneficial to you. This is, again, I had this same type of message come up with Cancer. Definitely choosing a job that makes you happy, or even starting your own business if that is something that makes you happy, doing a different hobby, finding a new direction. But this is about expressing yourself in a happy, pleasant way. Another two pillars. Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing a lot of people coming in trying to sway decisions, trying to give their advice, their opinion. And it definitely, for all of you Scorpios out there, it definitely comes down to your decision. Don't be easily influenced by anyone. And the Justice card comes up. So this is where you get that successful moment that you've been looking for. This is where things start to come into order, start to come into balance. And this is where the truth comes out. For some of you, there is some deceit, some things happening behind the scenes, whether this is dealing with you personally or dealing with others around you. There's definitely some truth that is going to come out in the month of June for you. And if we look at the Four of Cups, again, I had talked about this in the reading for Libra. This is dealing with the home, the foundation, with family, with anything that you are emotionally connected to. And this is in reverse. And so this could definitely be that there are people in your life, friends, family, that maybe you need to disconnect yourself from, not completely, but in making this decision, they could sway your decision. They could make you feel as though you need to go in a direction that you personally don't want to go in. And So it's important to make sure that you are paying attention to what it is that you really want and that is the direction that you are going in. Going into contracts as well. I'm a real estate agent. Okay, yeah, so that definitely is dealing with the home. For some of you, it could be even relocating, moving to a new home, definitely anything dealing with the home or family. And here's another card that had come up for Cancer, which is this working card, building your structure, your foundation. And this is in reverse. And so this is a lot of work that you need to do, a lot of rebuilding, redecorating. Again, this could deal with moving to a new location. This could deal with a new job, but this is definitely steps that you need to take to rebuild yourself, to rebuild the structures in your life. So this is definitely some new work that needs to be done. Okay, for the Justice card. Yeah, definitely for the Justice card, a lot of truth, a lot of things coming into balance, getting that outcome, that rightful outcome in the end. And you said that relates to the real estate agent. And then the Judgment card comes in reverse. And this is where a conclusion needs to take place, a decision has to happen. This is the final outcome of this new direction that you're moving in this positive direction that you're moving in. Again, because the sun is here, very, very positive outcome. So this is definitely showing the end or the conclusion of this journey that you're on. So that was for Scorpio. Now for Sagittarius, June 2019. That Eight of Pentacles reverse could be a stopping of working for others. Yeah, absolutely. It could definitely be you having your own business. It could be maybe starting a partnership, but definitely moving away from any type of job or foundation or system that makes you unhappy. Heather. Oh, are you a Sagittarius, Heather? I see the little bow. So this is for Sagittarius 2019. the Tower card. And most people see the Tower card and they freak out. I actually love the Tower card. This relates a lot to the planet Uranus, or Uranus, however you pronounce that. It definitely deals with changes and reinnovation. Definitely destruction that needs to take place before that positive outcome. So a necessary change. So let's see what else comes up for Sagittarius. The Six of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands. So that's that 11-11 gateway. Could be marriage or union. I'm seeing a lot of soulmates and twin flames with a lot of people lately as we're going through the ascension. Yes, lots of changes since the full moon. Absolutely. That was a Scorpio full moon. So that was a lot of change and release and things that needed to be faced. A lot of feelings and desires being brought to the surface. Definitely the moon does not enjoy being in Scorpio because there's no foundation or security there. So a lot of insecurities, a lot of hidden feelings, desires, changes, things that need to be faced. Very challenging energy. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. You have Capricorn moon, Scorpio, Mercury, and Venus. So that's a lot of challenging energy right there. Capricorn and Scorpio will definitely take you through challenges and difficulties because there are things that need to be worked on, things that need to be improved. So it's necessary energy, but we tend not to like that energy very much. Let's see what else comes up for Sagittarius. The Four of Cups. The Eight of Cups. It's been really rough. Well, it's going to get better, Heather. when it's rough, it's always a lesson or a challenge that needs to be faced. Tiffany. Absolutely, Heather. That is very dense energy. Very heavy with the Capricorn and the Scorpio in there. The Five of Swords. Okay. So the Tower comes out first. So this is a lot of change. This is a big change that needs to take place. And although it may feel like it is challenging, it is a struggle, it's a lot to go through right now, it is necessary chaos. It is necessary for all of the positivity that is coming in. There's things that need to be cleared out to make room for the new. And for some of you, this could also be an awakening. You see the lightning strike here, almost like opening up the crown chakra. And so for a lot of you, this could be an awakening, a huge awakening. We have a lot of people going through ascension symptoms. We have a lot of people going through just changes in their lives. We have twin flames and soulmate connections happening. There's a lot going on right now as far as changes on a spiritual level. And then the Four of Wands comes up. And so this is the 1111 gateway. This usually is dealing with a new beginning. And so this could deal with soulmates or twin flames. Like I had mentioned earlier, this could be a wedding or a celebration, an achievement. But this is a new direction that you are moving in. And keep in mind that this new direction is piggybacking off of this Tower card. This big change, this moment of chaos sort of needed to take place in order to bring about this new beginning. So definitely a lot of releasing and change that has to happen. And for some of you, it has already started to happen, this change, in order to bring about this new beginning, this fresh new start. And then the Seven of Cups comes in reverse. And when we deal with the Seven of Cups, this is at a crossroads. This is a decision that you need to make. And with this in reverse, this is challenging. This is something that you really need to sort of meditate or journal. You definitely want to do something to ground and balance yourself in this moment. You don't want to get too caught up in your head. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. You don't want to get overly anxious about this. Definitely with this decision, You want to find some way to be balanced, to be grounded, to make this positive decision that is right for you. And this all goes along with this new beginning. With this new beginning, you are being given this choice where you have to make a decision. And then next is the Four of Cups. And it's almost as if you're being offered something and you're kind of saying no right now. You're like, no, I'm good. I have what I need. And so be careful of this. Be careful that you are not passing up an opportunity that is actually beneficial to you. Sagittarius energy, very independent. And so you want to be very cautious that you are not completely passing up any situation that is actually helpful to you. So take this offering. It will help you. And if it doesn't help you, you can always let go of it. But take this opportunity, take this offering. And for some of you who are not seeing the results that you want or are feeling like you're in a darker place at this time, keep in mind gratitude. Be grateful for everything that is being given to you at this time. And that will definitely increase this opportunity to get what it is that you want. Definitely be grateful. For some of you, you might want a gratitude journal or to just speak out what it is that you're grateful about in the mornings or at night. Definitely make sure that you are being grateful, having a conversation with spirit, definitely saying what it is that you're grateful for. Because once you are in this place of gratitude, that is where the abundance comes in. When you're in this place of, I'm not seeing results, I'm not getting what I want, this seems challenging, like I'm in a darker place, that is actually where you are in a place of lack, where you're not going to receive the things that you want. So you want to pay attention to this gratitude. And then lastly, we have the Five of Swords. And so again, you're being offered something. Someone is trying to help you, trying to guide you. So take that. Take that help, take that assistance, and it will help you move forward. So that was for Sagittarius. So lots of new beginnings, lots of transformation, a lot of help coming in for you guys. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn. You're welcome. Thanks for joining me, Heather. So now we're going to move on to Capricorn. The Lovers. So let's see what else comes up for you, Capricorn. June 2019. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Queen of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Just got ringing in my ear. So this must be a very powerful message for you, Capricorn. The Knight of Wands. Are you getting messages from your guides this month, Capricorn? I'm definitely feeling that. Intuition. Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to the messages and the guidance that's coming through. The King of Wands. And the Page of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy. A lot of action that needs to be taken place. Or passions, desires that need to be acted on. And the Lovers card comes up. So this could definitely be a twin flame energy, a soulmate connection. This is definitely a divine connection. For some of you, it could be karmic. So definitely a partner or a connection that is here to help you. It could be soul family coming in. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And so it does feel like you don't have a lot of options. The doors are kind of closed to you right now. And this is because there is this divine connection. There is this lesson that needs to be learned. And so this soul connection is very strong. There is definitely someone coming in that is here to help you, that is here to help you work on whatever it is that you need to work on at this time. And then the Queen of Wands comes up. And this is reminding you of the power that you have, reminding you of the strength that you have, that you are capable of anything. And this is definitely necessary, especially for those of you who are having these twin flame connections. You definitely are going to have to realize the power, the strength that you have, that you can get through this. Very, very strong energy that you're dealing with. And then the Eight of Cups comes up. And so, again, being grateful, having that conversation with Spirit. And this is definitely where you should trust your intuition, where you should pay attention to the messages, the guidance that's coming through. Is definitely where I started to hear the ringing in my ear. So definitely some sort of message, some sort of guidance that's coming through for you. So you want to pay attention and focus on that. And then right after that, this is where a lot of this fire energy starts to come in, where this action needs to take place, this passion or desire that needs to be acted on. And so, starting off with the Knight of Wands, this is this journey that you have to go on. So, for a lot of you who are having these soul connections, you are definitely going to be the one who has to go on this journey, has to seek out this strong connection that you have. And the fact that the Queen and the King of Wands is here definitely indicating that this could be a twin flame or soul connection, soulmate connection. So the King of Wands is here. And so this is asking you to take responsibility, to take authority, to act out on what you know is right, what you know is for you. And the Page of Wands is also here. This is knowing that you have the power to create what it is that you want. This is knowing that you have the power to actually make this connection happen. So a lot of soul family connections, soulmate connections, twin flame connections. So that was for Capricorn. So for Aquarius, June 2019, the Hierophant just jumped out. So that's for Aquarius, June 2019. So for all of you who are Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Justice card comes out. And the Three of Swords. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and if you just give me a minute, Aquarius. Like lock that all the way. Sorry about that. So this is for Aquarius. So let's see if anything else comes up for you. Okay. So the 10 of Cups. Now, starting with the Hierophant. This is asking you to have faith, to trust in the process. This could even be you going to seek out counsel or advice from others. So let's see what else comes up for you, Aquarius. So the Justice card. And so through this counsel, you are being provided the truth, you're being provided the answers. This is definitely things coming into order, into balance. You are getting the answers that you want that are rightfully yours. And with the Three of Swords here, if you look, we have this rose here at the top. And now we have other swords going in the opposite direction. We have the clouds here. So this is almost like confusion. This is you trying to figure out what is the best choice, what is the best option. And there is one very, very good option that is being presented to you. But this is foggy. This is confusion. This is doubt. This is trying to figure out what it is that is the best decision for you. And the Eight of Pentacles comes up in reverse. And if we look at the Eight of Pentacles, this is dealing with building, decorating, putting this foundation together. And so in reverse, definitely there is this change in foundation, this change in structure, this change in what you are building, what you are putting together, this change in income and wealth and the abundance that is coming through. And this door is ajar. So this is something that is approaching you. This is this opening to a new abundance. And this all goes back to this counsel that you're getting, this truth, this advice, this message that is coming through to you as you trust in your faith, your intuition, as you trust in this process that's taking place. And the Page of Pentacles is here. So having the knowledge, having the resources, everything that you need, again, going back to this counsel, this truth, these answers, these decisions, everything that you need is coming through to you, even though you may feel as though it is not at the start of this process. It is on its way. It is coming through to you. And again, piggybacking off of this abundance, you have a lot coming through to you. You have so many options. You have so much abundance. You have so much achievement, accomplishment coming through. So keeping the faith, having hope, we associate the rainbow with hope. So having that hope, that faith, that everything is working out the way that it should, that will bring you to this conclusion where you have this achievement, you have these opportunities, you have all these things opening up for you. So, Aquarius, trusting in the process, having faith that it will go as it should. Even seeking out advice, seeking out counsel for some of you. This is what will get you to where you want to be. But make sure that you are remaining positive, that you are doing what it is that you need to do, and you will receive. So that was Aquarius. This will be Pisces, June 2019. Queen of Pentacles comes out. Let's see what else comes up for you, Pisces. Page of Pentacles. And I should relate to this as well, as I have a lot of Pisces. And I will try to leave timestamps for those who are watching on the replay, because I know this is a very long video. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is great, Pisces. A lot of earth energy coming in. Definitely what you need. Help ground you, help stabilize you, help you build that foundation. The Queen of Wands. And the Fool. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, is providing, has all of these. If we look at the card, we have all of this abundance, all of this coming in. Now, this is in reverse. And what this means is that there is some work that needs to be taking place in order to make this happen. In order to make this abundance flow, there is some work that needs to be done. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And so this is realizing that you actually have everything that you need. You have the resources, you have the tools, you are being offered exactly what it is that you need. And this will help you work towards that end goal. And the Hanged Man is here, so it's important to commit to this process. It's important to trust in this process. It's important to ground yourself in this process to make sure that you are moving forward the way that you should. So it seems very, very positive so far. And the Knight of Pentacles comes through. So this is actually the physical work that you need to do. So you need to actually physically move forward on this journey in order to make this overall end goal play out the way that you want it to. So this is actually you physically having to do the work to make these things happen. And then the Queen of Wands comes up. And this is reminding you of that power that you have. You have to realize that you have that power, you have that strength, you have that inner strength within you to actually make this take place. So don't give up. Don't feel like you can't. You can. You have that inner power. You have that inner strength. So keep that in mind as you are on your journey. This will keep you moving forward. This will keep you passionate about this. This will keep you working and committed to this path, to this journey. Which brings us to the Fool card, your very last card. So all of this is bringing you to this opening, this decision that you have to make. This brings you to a crossroads. And the Fool is here, so it's also asking you to be lighthearted about this. It's asking you to kind of take a risk, be lighthearted, have some fun, enjoy this. But it's ultimately asking you to make a decision. So not as serious as the Four of Cups, but very, very serious. I'm sorry, the Six of Cups, very, very serious in terms of this ultimate decision that you need to make. So have some fun, enjoy yourself. But again, this is a decision that you have to make, which is positive, but sometimes challenging for you, Pisces. So keep that in mind. So that was Pisces, June 2019. Some physical energy that needs to be applied, very opposite of you. So coming out of that emotional dream state and actually putting together some physical work and trusting in the process leading up to a decision. So that was Pisces. Now this is for Aries, June 2019. So let's see what comes up for you, Aries. The Knight of Wands. Let's see see what else comes up. Aries, June 2019. The Two of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube channel is great. It is a lot of commitment. It does take a long time to gain subscribers and to really grow the channel. So it does require a lot of work and commitment. But definitely, I think that would be great for you, Tiffany. So what else comes up for Aries, June 2019? The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. The Page of Swords. Let's see if anything comes up. Anything else comes up for Aries, June 2019. Aries, June 2019. Nothing else. Okay. So, the Knight of Wands. And this is about realizing that you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. You see this sort of mirage in the background. This is your dreams, your visions that you want to accomplish. So this is coming through with you having to take the action, having to go after what it is that you want to manifest at this time, which is great energy for you, Aries, as you are all about action and taking the initiative. And then the Two of Swords comes in reverse. Now, if we look at the Two of Swords, this is showing off your gifts, your talents. This is sort of like a test to see if you are up to the task, if you are up to taking on this challenge. So this is really focused on how you feel about yourself. How do you feel about your self-worth? How are you as far as your thoughts? Are they positive? Are they uplifting? Are they beneficial to you? Are you willing to take on this challenge? Are you willing to show off your abilities, your talents, what you can do in this moment? And it is in reverse. So it is in a challenging position and a challenging moment for you. But this is the work that is required at this time. So very action oriented for you. And then the Ace of Swords does come in reverse. So you have the guidance and the support that you need, although you may not feel like you do. You may not feel as strong, as powerful at this time, but you do have the guidance, the support that you need. So definitely feeling like a struggle for you, Aries, as far as feeling powerful, feeling in control, feeling like you can achieve, like you can accomplish at this particular time. So for some of you, you could just have a lot on your plate right now. You could have some anxiety, some worry, some stress. This could be something that you've never done before, but definitely feeling very not so Aries like, definitely a bit powerless, fearful, not as confident or strong at this particular time. And then the Eight of Cups comes in reverse. And so this is dealing with this conversation with spirit, this prayer, this offering. And this is in reverse. So it's almost as if you're not getting the answers that you want. And this is because you have to do this. This is your part. The prayers, the guidance, all of that has already been done. That is spirit's part. This is your part. You have to do the action. You have to do the work. You have to make this take place on your own at this particular time. And then lastly, you have the Page of Swords. And so this is, again, paying attention to your thoughts, paying attention to the mindset that you are in. How are you feeling about yourself? Are you feeling worthy? Are you doing negative self-talk or positive self-talk? Hopefully positive, because this will help you move forward to this end goal that you are looking to accomplish. So that was for Aries. So this Aries energy not necessarily feeling as strong, not even necessarily feeling like Aries at this particular time. So this is all about you regaining this power, this strength through this journey that you go on. So I hope that helps you. And now that was Aries, June 2019. We will move on to the last horoscope, and this is for Taurus. Taurus, June 2019. So let's see what comes up for you, Taurus. The Hermit. The Seven of Cups. And I'm sorry, Pisces, that was the Seven of Cups. That was the serious decision that I was actually talking about earlier. And the Knight of Swords. The Star card in reverse. Let's see what else comes up for Taurus, June 2019. the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So let's see if anything else comes up. For Taurus, June 2019. Temperance. Okay. So this is the last one. So first, you get the Hermit. So this is a personal journey that you need to go on. It is not an easy one. You're going to have to do a lot of climbing and maneuvering around obstacles, but it gets you to this point of success, of fame, achievement, whatever this point of success means to you. And this journey does eliminate the options. It does eliminate the stress of going on this sort of decision-making process in your head. So it does clear up what are those options, what does that entail for you. So it is this journey, this specific journey that you're going down. And the King of Swords comes up. So this is mastering your mind. That's going to be very important, is mastering your mind as you were going on this journey, paying attention, making sure that your thoughts are positive, that they are uplifting, that they are helpful to you as you are walking on this journey. And the Star card comes up in reverse. And so this is definitely making it hard for you to be the center of attention, to be in the spotlight, to feel like you're just shining in this confidence, this radiance. And so for those of you who aren't feeling as confident during this time, you definitely want to rearrange your thoughts. And again, this goes along with this card of mastering your mind, mastering your thoughts. So you definitely want to pay attention to your thought process. Is it positive or is it not? So definitely not a time to be in the spotlight. Definitely a time to, again, going back to this Hermit card, withdrawing, going on your own personal journey. And the Queen of Wands comes up. So as we were talking about this feeling of lack of confidence or lack of strength, this is where this comes in. This is asking you to recognize your own personal power. And realizing that you have the power to make your dreams come true, to make these envisions that you have become reality. So when you realize that and you bear the confidence that you need, even though this is not a confident time, this definitely is going to help you achieve what it is that you want. And that does bring us to temperance, a place of balance, a place of peace, a place of tranquility. And so this is this outcome that you're looking for, which requires this journey, this withdrawal, this this personal journey that you're going down, where you're going to need to recognize your own strength, your own power. And so that was Taurus, June 2019. I hope you all enjoyed your June horoscopes. If this helped you or you felt like this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure that you're sharing. If you feel as though there is someone out there that this can help, go ahead and share it. And remember that if you did not win in the 100 subscriber special, you still have a chance to win in the 1,000 subscriber special. So just comment the words loyal fan and you will automatically be entered for a chance to win in that 1,000 subscriber special. That is all I have for you today. Hi, Vicky. I'm actually about to sign off. I went through all of the monthly horoscopes and I will try to leave timestamps for those. So if you go back on the replay, you can actually find your monthly horoscope. So everyone have a great day. Thanks again for joining. Thank you. Have a great day too, Vicky. All right. Bye.